is Bianca with Leaders in Business Podcast, where CEOs and executives in the digital marketing and social media space share their best advice. It is 6 questions in 9 minutes because leaders know what they're talking about. So let's get to it. In a few sentences, tell us who you are and what you do.
Yeah, so my name is Caroline Mihill. I work for a property tech startup in Kansas City called Particle Space as a digital marketing manager. And kind of what I do is develop strategies around marketing, sales, user experience, and product roadmap. And in addition, I also write and create and design all of our content from our website, videos, graphics, our UI UX design, blogs, and more.
That's very fantastic. So, what's the best thing about leading your business?
I would say the best thing about leading my business and working with social media today is the ability to engage your target market instantly. Using social media, you can reach them fast and develop targeted audiences and lookalike audiences to drive your engagement up per dollar.
Awesome. So, I hear from others that it can be challenging to grow your business today with everything that is going on. So, what is the biggest challenges you see business leaders facing today?
I would say cutting through all the noise, since there's so much noise on all the platforms, and we see each platform getting stories and feeds and putting a lot in front of people at once. And so I feel like that's a large challenge, breaking through the noise. I feel like we can do that with engaging content and short video clips to capture their attention, get the message out, and get to the point.
Yeah, totally. So, what is the best advice that you can give to other business leaders about creating a successful business?
Yeah, so I think the best advice for creating and developing your business on social media would be to put your focus on a channel where your target market hangs out. I feel like I see too often businesses either just invest in the new hip platforms or they try to spread themselves too thin instead of really focusing on where their target market is and where they need to engage them. So I would say create your content and strategies focusing on one or two specific platforms, and then you can increase your exposure by cross posting it across all platforms.
All right, awesome. So you mentioned about focusing on one platform. So do you think what are the things that needed to consider in choosing the right platform for a business or for a brand?
Yeah, so I think just doing the research on the platform about who is using that platform, who is engaging with it, from what interests they have, what age they are, what job role they are, and using that to identify what platform is going to be the best for you and which one you should put all your strategies and focus on.
All right. Well, of course, in having your own platform, so of course, content is at the same time very important. And you mentioned about content strategies. So can you expand a little bit more about content strategies?
Yeah, so a lot online you can find a lot of information about kind of what's the best type of content, best form that fits the platform, whether it's from the size of the content, whether it's a video, a picture, sound, no sound, those different things, and which is best engaging to advertise. And from there, you can kind of use the algorithms and strategies as well to know when to post, what days of the week, when you can drive the highest engagement.
All right. Do you think with everything that is happening right now, especially the pandemic that happened, so everything is on going online right now. So in your own observation, what do you think are the best content that people or businesses or brands should post or should create?
I think they, yeah, I think they should focus on content that can be consumed through our phones because we're spending a lot of times on our phones at home, and also on our laptops as well. So creating content that's easily consumed from those devices and kind of messages of things that they can use now and get started now and not focus on, when everything opens up, you should use this. Give them tools, and position the messaging as something that they can use now in their daily life.
Awesome. So, what other successful business leaders like yourself would you like to acknowledge and should be on the podcast?
I think some other good leaders in the digital marketing space are Andrea Zapata and Cindy Zavaleta. They're digital marketing, and content creators in Dallas, Texas.
Awesome. I will look them up. So, now for the final fun question: who is the most interesting person to follow on social media and why?
I think the most interesting person I follow on social media is probably Cardi B. And I think that's because you can see the authenticity in all of her posts. Like, you don't feel like you're getting some fake image or what she's trying to project of herself. You're getting kind of real, uncut, raw footage of who she is. And so I think that's very interesting, to see, as well as she's always trying to use her platform, to promote good things and try to engage people.
It was a pleasure having you on. So, how can people find you?
You can find me on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, on all the platforms.
Great. So it's a wrap. This is Bianca with Leaders in Business Podcast. For more insights and ideas, go to our website, leadersinbusinesspodcast.com.